Good morning, Mayhem Fitness. Over the next 3 weeks, I'm going to show you the progression of foliage in New England on my ride. So here you can see a little bit here in my street before I jump on the bike. I've got one tree that's almost completely come down with the leaves all red, and a lot of them have fallen. A little bit of orange over there, but a ton of green still. So we'll go through and show you the same ride the next few weeks, show you how to get some great exercise in while also checking out the beautiful New England fall foliage. So be back with you in just a bit. All right, Mayhem Fitness, you can see we are over here on Gay Street in Westwood. Good area. This will be a good area to show you the foliage change through the next few weeks. So you can see some trees starting to change. A lot's still pretty green. We had a really cold start to the week last week, and then it warmed up quite a bit. Today's supposed to be pretty warm later on in the day, up into the high 70s, although it's pretty cold right now. So just figured I'd share with you. This is one of the rides every morning I do when I get out on the weekends. This is part of my 20-mile loop. Pretty nice, right up here we got a couple of hills that are kind of crappy to start the ride. This is always good to get my legs warmed up. So again, figure we'd share with you. I'm gonna go over the next 3 weeks. We'll take a look and see how much it changes every week. So we'll do the same thing every Saturday. We'll get out for a ride, and we'll get the first week of October, second week. By week 3, we'll see pretty much a complete change, and we'll start to see a lot of leaves start to fall. So look forward to sharing with you. I'm going to show you another clip with you at we get down on North Street by some of the farms up there, and we'll show you what it looks like up there. All right, see you soon. Awesome. All right, Mayhem Fitness. We have our next little section here we'll share with you for some of the foliage. It might get a little loud here on this downhill, but you can see right here we're probably 30 or 40% of the leaves starting to change over already. Still a lot of green, but I love this view down here. We have all the woods over here on the right. Some of the farms coming up in just a second. It's just very beautiful this time of year. You can see that transition. If you know me, I love summer and I hate the transition when it gets colder, but you can't deny it. New England is beautiful. We just have to switch over into some of the foliage and some of the leaves and seeing all the beautiful stuff that's up here. So again, we'll share more with you over the next couple of weeks as we're getting ready to do some more foliage rides. We're going to try, like I said, every Saturday. We're going to try to be able to show you some stuff. So see you soon. Good morning, Mayhem Fitness. It's Saturday, October 3rd. On our second week of our foliage ride. You can see here from last week, our tree across the street has lost all of its red leaves. The one at the end of the street is almost done too. But almost there's more green because the leaves that have changed have fallen. We had a pretty big rainstorm this week, so interesting to see how the rest of the route looks this week. All right, so you can see here a little more color. Definitely more trees leaving the ground from that storm we had this week. We had little heavy winds, like 50, 60 miles an hour, so might be a tough foliage season, but still a ton of green. We're gonna go up to Gay Street here. We were last week, we'll show you that. And then we'll head over to North Street by Adams Farm. We'll show you the foliage over that way as well. All right, I think we're in a similar area where we were last week. We'll get a little bit of footage up here, but a lot of change here. Starting again to see some of the trees getting a little barren. They're really beautiful colors right now. We're still kind of early in the season for peak. Usually we'll peak in the next week to 10 days. See everything change over. But yeah, beautiful ride. It is cold this morning. I got my gloves on, long jacket, long pants. It's only 39, so definitely will see some change today with color. But you can see over here, I mean, just gorgeous. All the leaves over here on the side. So a little fog coming up over the morning. Beautiful day to show you some really cool foliage. So once we get back on the other side of Adams Farm, just about 7 or 8 miles, we'll show you some more of the foliage up there. You don't need to see me struggle up this hill here. All right, Mayhem Fitness, we are up by Adams Farm on North Street in Walpole. And as you can see, we've had almost no change of color up here. Everything is still very, very green. little pockets of orange or red, but not a ton. So I'm very curious to see next week when we come up here what the difference is. I honestly expected more here. We might have lost some leaves because of the weather this week, but even the roads look pretty clear. So this is a little bit surprising. We'll be back up here next week and we'll check it again. I'm expecting to see a lot more orange and red next week. Pretty interesting, so you know, look forward to next week when we pull up some more foliage footage and see what the difference is. Thanks. Good morning, Mayhem Fitness. We're gonna do our third week here of our foliage ride. You can see the end of the street here. We're still super green. The tree that we've seen here all the time is now all red, and most of it's fallen down. We've had a couple of pretty good wind storms the last couple of weeks with some rain. Not a lot of rain, but a lot of wind. So most of the trees, it's been warm, so most of the trees haven't changed yet, and the ones that have lost a lot of their leaves. So we'll head over down Gay Street, which is the main street we take a ride on, and then we'll head down to North Street where the farms are at. We'll kind of take a look at both of those and see what changes we've had, and we'll get back to you and show you where we are week 3. So it is October 10th. So you can kind of see where we are on this journey. Thanks. All right, man, Finish. You can see, still super green. Yesterday was in the 70s. So obviously, you know, the average is in the 60s. We started to see a pretty good transition. The thing you'll see now is we've got some more yellow, some more orange, definitely more trees with no leaves, more leaves on the ground. But that color change you usually get is definitely behind this year a little bit. And again, part of it is too the wind. You can see on the right over here, a lot of trees pretty barren. They've already lost their leaves. But the ones that haven't have just stayed green so far. So not a great foliage season. When you get those big windstorms, it really does kind of mess with it. So don't know if we'll get a great year. I'm gonna do one more week next week of how we look, and we'll share that with you, and then I will show you Adam's farm here in just a little bit. All right, Mayhem Fitness, we are over in North Street by the farms up here. And as you can see, maybe a little more orange and red, but we are still very, very green. I am curious to see what next week brings, and maybe to add another weekend after that, you know, Halloween weekend, because it is still very green up here. So this foliage ride has been a little surprising. Let's get up here a little bit. You'll be able to see on the side. A little more orange, a little more red. This area right here, we might see some color change. But you always hear about that great foliage in New England. This year it has been very, very slow to get here. Although again, I'm not complaining. I get to ride out in the second weekend of October and it's 60 degrees. And I got shorts on and a light jacket, and it's a beautiful ride. So I am not complaining at all. But we'll have to get back to you next week and see if we get any better foliage. We're supposed to get some rain this week, maybe a little chillier, so hopefully we'll see a little more turn of color. All right, we'll get with you next week. Good morning, Mayhem Fitness. We have week 4 of our foliage ride, and as you can see, the tree at the end of the street, pretty much all its leaves are gone now. Across the street, we've got some reds, we've got some leaves changing color. I expect we'll see a lot more color today. Should be pretty good. Haven't decided I'm gonna do one more week. I will see you guys soon. So I'm coming up with a farm road here. I usually don't get into the other side of the hill here, but you can see up here where the farms are. Pretty good color change again. Not as much as I would have thought for as late in the year as we are. You know, we're October 18th, pretty late into the season. But as you can see at the top of the hill up here, beautiful color. Got the flag, all those trees that have changed color. So really, really pretty up here this time of year. So cool. I'll show you when we get to the other side. Mayhem Fitness on the back side of this hill here. Some nice oranges there. Again, not as much as I would expect this time of year. Again, up here we got something that's really pretty. You can see the oranges and the reds. A lot of leaves off the trees. You know, when I decided to do this 4-week video series, I wanted to get out and just talk about how you can exercise all year round and enjoy whatever version of the scenery is. And my goal would be the first light snowstorm, one that I can get out and ride out this far. I'm about 7 miles from here. the same street for you on the bike in the snow. It's gorgeous. You know, again, we don't have a ton of streets like this around here. We're pretty close to the city. We're close to Boston. It's just a really nice, pretty area. We got some horses, some small farms, just some really cool stuff to see. So we'd love to come back and show you a different version of this. Hopefully I can catch the horse over here on my camera. I don't know if I'm far enough over there. It's tough. I don't know if I got over there. But again, just wanted to share with you some of New England foliage, some reasons to get out and ride. It's cold today. When I started the ride, it was 39, so, you know, definitely not the most pleasant ride from a weather standpoint. I mean, the sun is beautiful, but it's chilly. But I wanted to share it with you. I'm gonna ride for another minute or two. All right, so the last little part of our ride, we're coming up here. Again, some really beautiful areas of view. We can see some nice orange here as we get over. You can see some beautiful trees over there. Just gorgeous. So I thought there might be some nicer foliage up here, and there is. Again, this is more of what I wanted to share with you on this ride series, what we get around here. Now this is just a really cute little street, not too far from home. But again, you turn the street, this is more what we've seen in some of the other streets. I mean, just a ton, you know, a sea of yellows and oranges and reds. Gorgeous this time of year. So, happy to be able to find this street and share it with you. Hopefully you can get a good view of some riding here. I know sometimes on the GoPro, the camera angle's a little funky, so we'll try standing and just coasting and share with you a little bit right in the middle of the road here. Luckily it's a quiet morning, not a lot of traffic. That's our New England foliage ride video. Put that together, as we always say on Mayhem Fitness. Thank you for checking us out. We so appreciate everyone that checks out our videos, and hopefully we're able to make a positive impact in your fitness journey, give you something different to do and think about. You know, we're just super grateful for the folks that check out our videos. We want to continue to help more people, so if you have a friend you think this might help out, let them know. Share some of our videos with them. As always, if you like the video, hit the like button, that subscribe button. Please press that notification button. New videos coming all the time. And again, have a great day. Thanks for checking out Mayhem Fitness. We'll talk to you all soon.